Oh, I'm sorry. I had to do the thing. Teleport's now active. Oh! Next! No way! Guys! Whoa! Oh my gosh, this is my biggest raid ever! 109... Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Bradtastic stream. It is I, your host, the Bradtastic Ninja. How y'all doing? Yeah, I know, I'm in my hoodie again because it is freezing cold tonight. Yeah, so it's actually been a good couple of days since the previous stream where I've been making some games and, well, my own game, well, the game inspired by you guys, In Search of a Lost Follower. Tonight we are going to be making, we're going to be going back in time, as it were, to play an old school adventure. Warmest of pleasantries! Gonna be lurking, no worries. I hope I have an awesome stream. I sure will, Denna. Thank you so much for lurking. I really do appreciate you. I hope you're having an amazing day and an awesome night. And you love the overlays. I'm glad to hear it. I found a really good one for Kingdom Hearts, and I had someone make the transition for me. Yeah, and I'm actually really glad on how it turned out too, especially since it's utilizing the logo I've got down there. It's a shame my hand just can't reach out the overlay and get it. Wait, can I not? Help me! Oh man, can't believe I just did that joke on here tonight. Just relaxing, to be honest, but Stardew does take a little concentration. That's okay, Dana. Man, I haven't actually played Stardew Valley in quite a long time. I should actually get back into that at some point. Yeah. So yeah, tonight, as you can tell by tonight's game, we are going to be visiting a PSP game that I used to play back in the day, which is Untold Legends, Brotherhood of the Blade. Your husband's a good fan of Kingdom Hearts, he would love this. By all means, if he's got time to check out the stream, yeah, bring him in. Like, he's allowed to, like, check out the wondrous glory that is my overlay. And I do play a fair bit of Kingdom Hearts on here too. 86 mods, whistles innocently. Wow. But yeah, Untold Legends is tonight's game. I used to play it quite a bit on my good old PSP. The 1000 model when I was a teenager that I won for free from Shell back when they had a little competition going on. I was picked to be one of their 30 winners to win a PSP. How have I been? I've been very good. I've been working from the office today, so it's just me getting used to going back to the office, and coming here, having dinner, getting ready for stream, which I've been able to successfully do before COVID hit us last year. It's just a matter of getting back into practice. You've been off Twitch for so long, it's nice to watch streams again. Honestly, like, I had like a bit of a hiatus from streams in between 2019 to 2021. Like things just felt empty, like, because I wasn't streaming. But at the same time, my setup wasn't quite adequate for how I wanted to stream. So it was really a struggle on trying to, like, stream the way I wanted to in between that time. But when I managed to get the equipment needed, I did a thing. I redid the overlay a bit, even though it was a previous overlay. You could probably tell by a clip, which I'll give an example where I shouted myself out. Bradtastic Ninja.
My friends are my power.
So if we look at, yep, so that's what my overlay used to look like. And here I am playing Doctor Who. You're getting ready to get back into streaming next month, and I feel like I don't know anyone anymore. Well, it's okay to reconnect with the community, whether they're new members or old members. Either way, there's still people that want to support you, but even if they like to spam you with like gifted subs or bits or tips or donations, or even just hang out and chill. Like there's like that vibe never changes because there are always people out there that want to support you, even if you're new or returning. Even if they're like the new community members or if they've been supporting you all the way through. Like, I still support, like, I'm still sub to people that I haven't seen stream in at least a few months, and I've chosen to not end my sub with them because I want to support them. And yeah, and they've actually been really good friends as well, so, you know, I choose to help them out as best efforts as I can as well. Alright, so I reckon it's time to get your game on and play the game. So I'll do a thing here. There we go. Oh man, that tune does bring back vibes. Now I'm pretty sure there's some text that scrolls up. Prologue! The streets of Evan are dressed in the brilliance of celebration, and all is prepared for the time-honoured Festival of the Crown, a day that makes the anniversary of Evan's founding nearly 2 millennia ago, so that's 2,000 years ago. Today, one who is pure of heart and innocent of soul has been chosen to champion this year through morality, virtue and justice. Today, a new crown has been elected. The people of Evan are gathered in the town square, their spirits and voices high with prideful patriotism, as they gaze in admiration upon the beautiful young woman of the days. She smiles brilliantly to the brethren and subjects as the Academy Overseer Lietas... I can't read it fast enough! Kaylee, the brilliant apprentice of the Academy and beloved by all, had been elected as Crown of Evan for this new year of Evan's everlasting history. The ceremony of the crown ends with roaring applause and cheering. Now is the time for the tournament of the Guardian to begin. Okay, I read it fast enough. The day nears its end, and the people of Evan gather in the Howling Pines Tavern and Inn. Kegs of beer and countless bottles of wine pour freely from the bar, and hot food from the kitchen is plentiful. You are the last to enter through the front doors of the tavern, your clothing and armor soaked in sweat and torn from the trials of the tournament. Hail to the crown! Hail to the guardian! The tavern collectively stands and cheers loudly at your entrance. News travels fast in Evan, for you only just won the tourney a few minutes past. Tonight, you sleep in the tavern's suite that has been raided for your anticipated stay throughout your duration of your guardianship to the crown. With a belly full of fine food and drink, you finally lay yourself down for a much-needed rest. Sleep comes quickly and dreams are soon to follow. Like at an auction, yeah, exactly. Can I have $1? $1? Do I have two? Two? No, $3. Gone once, gone twice, 3 times sold! Oh man. Alright, so we'll create a new character. I can be an alchemist, a druid, a knight, or a berserker. I'll be a knight. Oh wait, back. I want to select my hairstyle. Why, thank you. Oh, I can be blue. Yes. The strength increase is recommended for knights and berserkers. I'll be Bradtastic, thank you. R-A-D... Wait, hopefully this fits all the letters. S-T-I-C. There we go. And yes, this is a new single-player game. Why, thank you. You awaken from shifting dreams of darkness. As you rise from the bed, you can still hear the clicking sounds from your dreams. To move, use analog stick. To attack, press X. A Pratox spider? The catacombs in Avon are crawling with these things, but they're supposed to be peaceful. I've gained experience. A terrified scream echoes down from the hallway. I'll pick up the small vial. Oh man, they actually still hold up quite well for a 2005 handheld game. And the game did have a sequel as well. Oh wait, no, I need that, I need that. Can I not rotate the... No, I can't, okay. It's fine. Please, Guardian, you must help. The spiders, they've never done this before, they're attacking people. I originally played it on the PSP, I still have my copy of it. However, I am resorted to using an emulator because I can't seem to get the PSP to get picked up on the capture card right. I do have the equipment needed to make it happen, which in theory it should work. But yeah, no, it's not playing ball the way I needed it to. I do have other ways, but unfortunately I do not have the resources required. Move the camera, hold R and press up, down, left or right. What, like this? There we go. Oh. So many spiders! There we go. Oh, I better pick up these vials. Hello there. Alice ran up the stairs. Look out, they're everywhere. Of course they're everywhere, they're spiders. Spiders tend to be everywhere. And look, you have more of them. Looks like you have a little infestation on your hands. Oh, wait, I need to turn you around. There we go. Oh, Guardian, you scared me. I saw something big and dark run into the foyer. A monster? Potentially a monster? A big monster? To use a health potion, press L. To use a power potion, hold R and press L. That spider looked like it was made of smoke or shadows. It's been generations since the last time a Pratox was seen within the walls of Avon. Never one like that. Maybe the records of the Academy can shed light on this. They go back centuries. Well, I try my best with that sound. Overseer Lysetta at the Academy. She'll know what's going on, I hope. To view the character screens, press select. To view the pause screen, press the start. I have gained experience. Actually, I wonder. I have new equipment, don't I? I must be level 6 to use that item. That's okay. What's doing? I want to equip this. Yeah, welcome on in, Claire. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just playing an old school classic from my PSP days. Oh, well, I can't destroy these. That's okay. I've seen a few Pratox in me day, but never one like that dark, shadowy fella. I've got a bad feeling about this. Pratox are normally skittish, little creepy crawlers. Do us the favour of checking outside the tavern, just to make sure no one else was attacked. Okay. But let me just check and... Whoa, more of them! There's a lot of spiders! It's okay. That spider can't do anything to us now. It's dead. Pratox burst right through the back wall. Know how much that is going to cost to fix? The walkers have this under control. Go find out if the Pratox got it out into the city. And hey, you need to pay your market before you sit down at my tables again. No worries. I wouldn't go down there if I was you. Oh, who am I kidding? Yes, I would. Am I right, Dorian? Those bugs fear me. But really, I'll make sure nothing else comes through here. Go check on the rest of the city. You sure kill Pratox a lot better than you play cards. Here, am I right, Dorian? Am I right? It's too dark to enter there. Well, darn. Hey, Joe! Oh, really good. We're just getting started, bro. How about you? How you doing? Alrighty. Okay, cool. We going in. The Pratox are heading for the academy. Stop them before they go to the Overseer Lasetta. So many spiders! I better make my best practice and save the game. Oh. Well, I do have an axe. Oh, oh. Yes, I can do the thing. Doing good, just chilling out at the bro's place and maybe doing a few games of a certain game with one full dinner. Nice! That's awesome. Running away, so now you're afraid of a wee little Pratox, eh? The academy is the other way. Okay, I'll go the other way then. What are you going? The Scholar Way to get into the academy? Those blasted Pratox are menace. Wait, take Scholar Way. Okay, which way is that exactly? Oh, hello. Did a thing and brought... And you brought a very specific game that's semi-big right now, it's not League of Legends? Well, you can't purchase that, that's a free-to-play game. The academy is upstairs and through Market Plaza. At least it were yesterday. Be careful near the manholes, the catacombs are been infested with Pratox. I don't understand, they're not normally aggressive creatures. Well, that's okay, they won't be aggressive once my blade runs through them. Oh. Well, hello. Yeah, like I said, it can't be LOL because it's free. You can't purchase it. It's free. Oh, level up. There we go. Dead by daylight. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, okay, that's better. Oh, okay, drop that. That's a big X. That I'll pick up. And she brought the game and she needs some help to get some XP, so you'll be helping her out so you should play it. Oh, cool. Yeah, she'll definitely enjoy that. Oh, talk to Lauren Haggart. Welcome to my shop, Guardian. What would you like to do? I'll buy it later, actually. Everyone's doing well, Joe. Oh, I'll just see if they're there. Could you give Viking James TV a shout out for me, please? He's just completed a almost 13-hour stream. to celebrate his birthday. Also, it's his birthday. Guardian, it's time to put your warrior skills to the test. This is why we select a Guardian every year, even though it has been centuries since there was a need. Kaylee, my most brilliant protege and the elected crown of Avon, has been abducted. She was last seen in Market Plaza, and I suspect she has been taken into the secret catacombs. Move quickly, Guardian. It is your sworn duty to protect the crown. He is.
My friends are my power.
He is one of the good ones.
Yeah, it's just not
Happy
rendering
birthday,
people.
James!
Yeah, ghost skeleton.
I mean, I know I said it on your stream, but I'm saying it on my stream.
you're
Yeah, it is. That's him, alright.
With a banana!
Plus, he is lurking in chat. Just getting some rest from... Wait, find another teleporter to return here? Okay. Oh. So, oh. Oh, Terraria is a good game, actually. My brother used to play that a lot. Yeah, he's really a good supporter for the channel as well, and I've been supporting him as well for as long, yeah, probably since COVID, when lockdown started here. I've been on his streams a lot and just been hanging out. Like, I've known him before that as well because of the community that I'm a part of over there. But yeah, like, I really do appreciate his content and his friendship as well. He's cool. He's very cool. Oh, I can't destroy that box. That's okay. I can't leave Evan without permission. Okay. Actually, it's kind of heating up in here, so I'm just going to... Sorry guys, I'm just going to take off my hoodie. There we go. Whew. Yeah, that feels better. That's a lot better, actually. Cool. Man, it's actually been years since I played this, so... Where, oh where... Oh, the profanity! Need I remind you as a guardian, as your sworn duty, yep, you've taken our... There we go, it's secret catacombs. Now I'll just adjust the camera so that things look right here. Hey, spiders, how's it going? It's usually your husband raging. Even he got worried and said he would jump on to help you, but you were very determined. No, I will do this myself. If I need help, I'll ask for it. Actually, I will change weapons because... Yeah, that should do it. Yay! My blade's a lot faster now. So, a question for those in the chat. This is the first PSP game I am streaming. Although that bit's not really a question, but this is. What was the first PSP game that you guys had ever played? And it doesn't matter whether you've like played it like on the PSP itself or if you emulated it. I'm just curious. If you played it on another console, I'm sorry, that doesn't count. Like, it's got to be a PSP game. Killzone Liberation? Ooh, very good choice. Very good. Mine was actually... It was just, it was a racing game which I wasn't particularly fond of, so I sold it and bought the PSP version of Harry Potter and Goblet of Fire. And back then I wasn't particularly good at racing games that actually felt like real racing, which this one did. Like, if I were to play a racing game, like, it'll probably be something that's like, you know, that's got something beyond human, like Mario Kart, for example, or Disney's Speedstorm, which is due to release soon. I hope very soon, because I actually want to play that. Ooh, was that the doll game? Was it that? A doll game. What was a doll game? Little Big Planet. Is that what you're thinking of? Was Sackboy? Yep, that's the one. Little Big Planet. That was a good game on PSP. I actually own that one. That's actually quite fun. Die, spider, die! Yes. You won't hurt anyone anymore. Woohoo. Oh. Here we go. Love that game. It was my brother's though, so you couldn't even finish it. Oh dear. Your brothers need to share. Sharing is caring. Although you can play Little Big Planet 3, which is... Oh, that's a PS4 release. Although, it is playable on PS5. Oh. Here we go. You had 4 sisters to share with. Okay, that's a lot of caring. Oh, there we go. Oh. I'm taking care of the pest problem, by the way. Oh wait, no I haven't. Because he could do with a challenge, and he succeeded. Alright, leave it. Ah, here we are. Found it. The girl belongs to us. Now, all that awaits you here is death. Maybe not my deck, but probably yours. Yes, I did the thing. You will be right back. No worries. I can tell you this guy won't. He's just gonna lay there. Okay. I'll have to level up. Power swing. Guardian, there you are. I was wondering when you'd come. I had hoped that you'd come anyway. Look, one of the spiders bit me. I bandaged it with a strip from my skirt. No, I'll be alright. I must return to the academy at once. You must come as well, as quickly as you can. I hope Overseer Laceta can help us. Press start for pause menu, select recall to Evan. Now that's just cheating! Need to remind you as a guardian is... Okay. Okay. Oh, here we are. Well, Guardian, you certainly have earned your title today. So much for an easy life of gambling. No, forgive me, that was uncalled for. Your deeds speak for themselves. My sharp tongue gets away from me sometimes, I'm sorry. In any event, you were quite remarkable. I didn't expect so much from you. Still, it seems that our ceremonial positions may have become a bit more real. Well, at least yours has. I've yet to find out how I can be of any real help in our current situation. All I've done is cause grief and trouble by being abducted. You know, it was strange now I think back on it. That monster you slew, it kept talking to my shadow. Whole crazy conversation, gibberish and worse. Sometimes I thought I understood it. Never mind all that now. I wasn't supposed to be like this. The emergency isn't over yet. Overseer Laceta needs your help. She was bitten too. She seems hurt worse than I am. Guardian, now that the crown is secure, I have another urgent mission for you. Guardian, while you were rescuing our crown from that creature, we were attacked again. I'm afraid I was bitten by a dark Bradtastic. Not like the one you dispatched in the Howling Pine. Oh, was that the name of that place? Okay. The toxin is nothing like I've seen before, and this illness, it is unique. I do not think it merely causes death, but something more sinister. That shadowy spider reeked of the whatever that is. The dark Bradtastic led to the western catacombs. I need you to pursue it. Try to locate the nest. Be careful, the western catacombs are said to be cursed. Bring back any clues you find. I continue my research here, and should fate prove to be on our side, we'll find a cure before it is too late. Okay. The western catacombs? That's okay. Hey! I got a bone pick with you guys. Particularly that guy there. Yay, welcome back. You know what, let's equip this. Yes! We have a sword! A strong sword. Item is too heavy. Ah. Oh, there we go. Hey, big spiders! Spoiler alert, the legend was I all along. That's actually not a bad twist of events. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Shadowbone. Oh, hey! Now that bone is shattered. Yeah. I wonder. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, hey! Pin help, pin power. Oh, strength and power. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And I can't heal anymore. So I gotta wait a bit. Oh. Wait. There we go. Hey. No. No. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually not bad at graphics. Yeah. Like, for a PSP game, this really does hold up well. Yes. Or the legend that was formerly untold but is now told. But then that'll be a long title now, wouldn't it? Ignorant fools, you have neglected the task. Our curse will soon be yours. No! I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. I'm just gonna do this, do that, do that, do that. Actually, no, the other one's better. I died, bringing back a classic. Yeah, I did. I died. But what I can do... if added to armor... I'll equip it to that. Yeah! Now that should make things a bit more interesting. Oh, hang on. No. I haven't done the thing yet. I need... I'll probably use that. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, better run. Run! I said run! Okay. I need to realize I tried against him twice. This is perfectly fine. Maybe a better weapon? I might have to choose the warp broadsword. I'll drop that. Equip that. Equip. Yeah. Cool. Let's see how that goes. Then it can also give me an opportunity to pick up better things. Oh, warm-plated cat. Actually, I don't have a cat, do I? Yes! That's using your head! No, there was a heavy broadsword, wasn't there? No, that's warps. That's a weak edge. That's ruined. That's a worn mace. That's a staff. That's a weak edge. Weak sword. Weak saber. Does it not show... Oh, heavy broads. Wait. Yeah, equip that. There, that should do it. Oh, there we go. Oh, nothing in there. That's okay. Hello? Oh, yay. Isn't that always the case? Yeah, I just had a bone pick with him. Yeah, I don't know. There's only so much profanity I can take with a game, especially coming from me. Ah, I didn't even save! It's fine. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Oh, just like that. Drop. I'll drop that too, because equip that. Equip. Use on the thing. Use on the thing. Use on the thing. And use. Oh, there we go. I wonder. Oh. Well, it's just basically like it starts off with a town that they get sworded by these giant spiders that were celebrating a 20,000 or like a 2,000-year-old event. I can't remember too much from the main story back when I used to play it a lot, like on the PSP, because you know I just like back then I quite liked the game for the action, like, and it felt like a Diablo-esque game that I could enjoy back in the day. Like, especially when I'm out traveling, like, it was when I was able to, like, whip out and play on the spot. Yes. Oh, hang on, I better go through here. There we go. Hang on, because I could do this from here too. Oh. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, bone guy! Well, he's boned. Eh? Hey, you can't call for help, that's cheating. Ha! Ha! No, I had 9 versus... Wait. Alright. Cool. Cool. Okay. Just everyone that's in chat, actually. Yeah, give everyone a shout out on me. Hey, Master Dan, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. Oh. Ignorant fools, you have neglected the task. Our curse will soon be yours. Are you sure? I'm doing very good, bro. How about yourself?
My friends are my power. My friends are my power. My friends are
Yes.
my power.
Oh, hang on, I better equip that actually.
My friends are my power.
An art stream. Very cool. Cool. There's quite a lot, isn't there? On Twitch. Like there's even people who do tattoos on Twitch.
No worries. I think it's, yeah, Wednesday morning for you now, isn't
I
it?
love it.
It's a dodo! Sleep is always good, yes!
I can't do this.
Your timing cannot be... Oh, hang on. Sleep is my favorite, yes! Sleep is good to all.
That's what I was talking about before. There is
Open the door. Knock, knock. Who's there? The door.
Knock knock, who's there at the door? Yes, the door is there. Now knock knock, who's there? Open it! Open it who? Your timing cannot be more precise, but I'm afraid our transformation, our deterioration is accelerating. The shadows, did you see that? Oh, forgive me. I am not well. Please just give me a moment. I must concentrate now. I must quickly research this tome you recovered. I must concentrate now. I must quickly research the tome you recovered. Oh, okay. Guardian, I brewed a serum while you were in the catacombs. It isn't much and certainly not a cure. It has already alleviated the pain and... Whoa, I was talking here! West me how succumb to madness of the shadow. Please, hero, your only chance for survival. You know it, you know it. Alright, let's see where to go. Protex Queen's venom should prove most potent in production of an antidote. Yep, that's right. Well. Where to go next? Actually, I have a way to find out. Overseer Lisette and Kaylee were both bitten and their condition is worsening. We're no close to understanding the strange attack. I better hurry to the forbidden catacombs beneath the Howling Pine. I don't like the wild look in Overseer Lisette's eye. I need to find the Protex nest and get the venom from their queen. Let's go for the queen! Oh, very good. Hopefully it does. Just in time for the winter too. You haven't heard this game before? Okay, it was one I used to play quite a bit on the PSP when I was growing up, like especially my teenage years. It's actually like it's got a real good Diablo feel to it. If you like your Diablo games. Yeah. It's got an interesting story, I have to say. But I actually do enjoy picking it up and playing it. I don't think it was made that big of a deal, even though it was a Sony exclusive, so there's probably about 2 Untold Legend games on the PSP and 1 on the PS3. Ah, spiders! There we go. Let's see if I can lose a bit of weight. Because I do need that health file, but I don't need the armor. Hello, spiders! Guardian Ronin, they got Ronin. Please be careful going down there. Hey, it's a big spider! And it has friends! I mean, it had friends, I mean, I just killed them. Oh, run a save. Good morning! Yes, stay there. Oh, here we go. There we go. I don't need that knife, I should be okay. A strong rope will be useful here. I'm sorry they don't serve rope here. Oh wow. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a mission. Yeah, I hope so too. Oh, hello spiders. Hey, our boy Julian, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hey Joe, you mind giving our boy Julian a shout out, please?
My friends are my power.
There we go. No worries. Already hit me, nice. Nice, nice. That's what I like to hear. Good mod, good mod. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Whoa, whoa. Warp Dirk. Well, that Dirk was pretty warped. I got some more gold. Hey, I could buy things. Wait. Oh. Looks okay on my end. Might just be your internet, bro. Ronan the zombie. Hey, zombie. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm just ramming a blade through your body. Well, I'm sorry, I was. Wait, there's another boss? You fool! You never defeat shadow without first extinguishing light. And your kind is not the will to vanquish for all the sake of defeating your enemy. Darkness will always prevail. Your eyes will bear witness to this truth as I feed from your writhing remains. I'm sorry? You're back here brushing your teeth? No worries. I appreciate good hygiene. Uh-oh. That is a really big spider. Hey! Oh. Oh, hydrate? No worries, hydrating away. They do. I reckon that they hold up given the fact the game released in 2005. Oh. Oh, that was a good save. Oh, nearly dead, nearly dead. Yes! Oh, there we go. Let's go back to Evan. Well, hey! Oh. Guardian, the venom, you have it? Yes, with this, I'm sure I can fashion an antidote. Lead me to it, while I can still focus. Rest assured, Guardian, I'm confident I can prevent any permanent damage from being inflicted upon neither Kaylee nor myself. You should make sure that there are no more Pratox spiders roaming about. We will not have much anti-venom, so if folk are bitten, also Elder Alias has requested your presence. Have you met him? He is the head of the Druids of Avon. No, I do not know why he asked for you. I suggest you see for yourself. Now, please excuse me, I must work quickly for the sake of Kaylee and myself. Level up. Now, last I saw him, he was somewhere along there, wasn't he? Aha! Yes, he was here last time, that's right. It is rare for someone to rise up and so selflessly take action as you have done in these past hours. However, it is not on the subject of your bravery that I wish to speak. Many centuries ago, the ancient druids erected the 3 shrines in the woodlands. These shrines have protected the forest from corruption for many centuries. Today, I feel their magic waning. If these shrines are destroyed, the forest will be vulnerable to the pollution of our world. Madame Diana has been very gracious in lending her scouts to this plight. They have discovered that Gorgon shamans are leeching the magic from the shrines. For what purpose, I do not know. The Gorgon are a twisted race of cannibalistic boarmen that have lived in the wilds for centuries, but have never before confronted us in this manner. You must find the Gorgon shamans and stop them before they tap the magic from the shrines. I've already spoken with Sir Armin and the gates that he has assured me that you may leave the city for this task. Well, okay. Let's go. Your young warrior civilians are speaking of. I admit that I expected a bit more from the one who single-handedly saved the crown and killed Aphloxia in a single day. Obviously, looks aren't I can't even England today aren't dictative of one's capabilities. In any event, the elders seems rather confident that you'll be able to help him, and his confidence is all the convincing I need. This seal will guarantee you passage to and from the city. Wow. Oh, it must be the Boarman. Hello, you're pretty boring. Or I just killed you. Get it? Because he's a boar, man? Hello. He wasn't quite up to the cut. Exactly. How you doing, Thyla? I hope COVID's not knocking you out. Oh, there we go. Oh, I knocked him out at one go. No, getting over COVID, but not over. The fight's not over, but you're prevailing. I'm glad. I'm very glad. Oh. Hello. I mean, goodbye. I've just killed you. Whoa. Dude, you need a tic tac. Here we go.
My friends are my power.
Oh, what clip are we getting this time?
That's the shiny gold guy, right?
Green looking guy, yeah.
Yeah, greenish
Okay.
gold guy.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to wear some temporary armor. I have no aloe extract, that's fine.
Oh shit, we'll make it! Yes! I fucking
Got
did
it.
it!
Let's go.
Yeah, when I died, I lost
Stop.
all those conqueror points. I'm so
Yeah,
sad now.
I mean, I've had it and I prevailed. I'm really sorry for your lost style. We're all here for you if you need someone to talk to. We've got your back. I mean, getting over a loss is not particularly the easiest thing to get over. I mean, I've lost those that mean the world to me, and it's like, even to this day, I still find it hard that they're not with me in person. But I know that they're with me in spirit. Pumpkin lives in you. I can really understand what's in your heart. Oh. That's right, we're here to have fun. Oh, there we go. I sense boss battle coming. Hello. I actually thought this game had more of a Diablo feeling when I first played it on the PSP. Oh, there we go. I win. Wait, I defeated Gorgon Defiler, but 2 more shamans remain. I must find the Gorgon Reeler in Shadowpine and put a stop to his corruption of the Druidic Shrines. Okay, so where is that? Oh. Hey, someone's got bad breath. You never actually played Diablo? Ooh, you're in for a treat. Diablo is actually quite a good RPG game to play, if you ever do get around to playing it there, Dan. Diablo 2 is probably the best one in the series. Like, it's still, like, even though it's just had a remaster last year, like, I think the original still holds up as a really good, really good RPG to play. Uh-oh, I'm frozen, I'm frozen! Nope, not anymore. Wait, were those berserkers? Well, they were. I mean, they're dead now. Now I'm frozen, again. Oh. Oh, 4 is gonna be brilliant. Plus, Immortal is gonna be on PC. Diablo Immortal, the mobile game. I'm really looking forward to it. Three I thought was really good on PC and Switch in particular. I thought the Whomping Willow was quite friendly. Oh, and it's got a brother. Whomping Willow is too friendly, exactly. Oh, what do we got around here? There we go. Oh, nothing was in there. Ah, another berserker. Oh, whoa. There we go. I better run around here a little bit and just regenerate a little bit. Ah! Level up. Oh, there we go. We got something from there. Ah, angry tree. Get on with your chores now, bro. Good to see you. Enjoy the rest of your stream. No worries, Dan. Thanks so much for popping by, saying hello. I really do appreciate you, bro. I hope you have an amazing day, and yeah, don't work too hard with the chores. Yeah, get a bit of time to relax if you can, bro. Oh, Seal of Avon, that's okay. Pendant, another pendant. If added to armor, oh. $30, $35, $34.61. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Here we are, that should do it. Hey! Angry tree! Oh, there we go. Here we go, open that one. Hey, I can sneak through. I can do the sneaky sneaks. Oh, I could do with that health all actually. What else have we got? Oh. So many angry trees. What kind of forest is this? Oh, there we go. I get a shield. Wait, I better make sure where I'm going next is accurate. Only one remains. Tornwood. Not Torchwood. Right here. $15 versus 15. This one's just heavier. Yeah, well, it sells more. I want to save just in case. I'm a level 7. Hello there. I recognize that dead sound. Why do I recognize it? I recognize it from another game. There we go. The sound of screams. Must be your favorite around here. I'm sorry, I had to do the thing. Hey! Oh, I'm sorry. I had to do the thing. Teleport's now active. Oh! Next! No way! Guys! Whoa! Oh my gosh, this is my biggest raid ever! 139 viewers from Nexus herself. Welcome on in, viewers. And thank you so much for the follow, Cyanotic. Whoa. Okay, everyone's here. Even Blue Hair Gamer, Tassel, Lady, Morg Mistress, Irish Loving Fake Bitch. I'm losing track of all the names I'm getting here. Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, dogs, amazing people, people who are considered amazing, but in reality, you guys are all amazing. And anyone I'm missing out, whoa. Welcome on in, ladies, everyone. I am the Bradtastic Ninja. I'm a variety streamer over in New Zealand. I'm currently playing an old school... Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. And I'm getting follows left, right, and center. Whoa. Seriously, just while saw a request for strength, I am playing Untold Legends Brotherhood of the Blade, which is... It's a favourite from the PSP days back when I was a teenager. I just felt like going through memory lane with this old school game, and it's one that I thought has a Diablo game, or like a Diablo-esque feeling to it. It's... Wow. I'm at a loss for words because of the love I'm just feeling from you guys. Like, seriously, thank you, and thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the squad. Thank you so much, Nix.
Give me strength.
Just while all that's going through, I'll just give you a little shout out whilst I'm here. Nix. There we go.
My friends are my power. Give me strength.
I hope they'll go over the thing. Ah!
I know the reason.
Oh yeah, there we go.
What, Tell me.
Tell me why.
Oh no, we sit alone now. We're saucy. There ain't. Oh. I believe I can die.
Oh. I believe I can die. I believe I can respawn in this game. Wow. Freaking saucy, you don't miss her? That was the confetti days. Saucy broke you.
Give me strength.
Oh, we still got the follows. Seriously, you guys, I'm gonna teach you some local lingo. So we say tu meki here in New Zealand, and that translates to choice. As choice is what we mean as in you guys are amazing, you guys are awesome, you guys are Bradtastic. But yeah, seriously guys, welcome to my stream. Welcome to my wonderful world. Oh, sorry, welcome to my interesting world, as said by Taika Waititi. Well, he said in the script for the movie Boy. And Fush is a fish. Yeah. So, you know, Fush. You know, Fush and Chups. Alright, let me just catch up on the chat. You're gonna chat as long as I can, but Nick's held us hostage and it's 3 AM and she's saying praises, so want to see you enjoy the games. Thank you so much, Morg Mistress. I really do appreciate that. You're gonna head to bed, it's 4 AM for you, and I'm pleasure meeting you, Brad, and have an amazing stream. Thank you so much, Crazy Lady. I appreciate you too. I understand that 4:30 is pretty early or pretty late, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, you guys are really amazing. And Nix, thank you so much for bringing your community to me. I will look after them with my life. Well. And then there's the raid. Oh man. I've got to think of a way to like return the love to you. Hopefully I get the opportunity to raid you and return it one day, Nix. Actually, I might be able to in a future stream. They are your everything. My promise is this strong. It's around my neck. Welcome to the Bradtastic squad. But yeah, Nix, seriously, if you got any post-stream tasks or self-care that you need to do, by all means, yeah, do what you need to do, because you say it time and time again in your streams, self-care is important. So what is this game? I haven't heard of it before? Well, I'll hydrate first, because not only it's been redeemed, I actually do need some water. Okay. So, Untold Legends is a game that I used to play for, well, back when I was a teenager on the PlayStation Portal. It was a launch title which had the subtitle Brotherhood of the Blade. That is what we're playing tonight. This was something that was only for the PlayStation, or PSP and PS3 at the very least. It's got a very like Diablo-esque vibe to it, although I have heard someone in chat use RuneScape, because it did have that kind of feeling to them, which I entirely understand, but at the same time, there's only so much RuneScape I've ever played back in the day. And I got to pick my class of character, I got to set the stats, you know, so it's like, you know, it's practically like one of those RPGs where it sort of has like a bit of Dungeons and Dragons where you set your stats for your character. And then you're just saving a town which has these annual celebrations for the kingdom and peace, you know, that sort of vibe. And then evil struck from some sort of creepy crawlies which look like giant spiders. So it's like Aragog's taken over the world, but then we're just trying to understand why. So we're the hero who's gone into some sort of tavern where we'll just rest after a tournament from the celebrations. Then that's when the evil struck. But yeah, it's like, it's been ages since I played the game, so I'm trying my best to recollect it from memory and to just give you the rundown after the prologue. Brad, you need to do your after stream stuff. Thank you so much for the warm welcome and have a great stream. I will next, and happy Wednesday! You do a lot in your streams, allow me to do it for you on my stream. But yeah, definitely, Nix, take care of yourself, have some food, have some tea if you need to, and if you need to sleep, have some schlep, have some sleep. And yeah, have a Bradtastic night. Now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the game. Before I burst to tears, thinking how amazing you guys are. Oh, I died. I forgot to heal. Right, but I do have a question for everyone in the chat. Who here has owned or owns a PSP? And for those that do, what was the first game you've ever played on that PSP? Nani! You distracted me? Hey, that's okay. I appreciate the distraction. You do? Okay. GTA Vice City, nice, nice. I was sharing with the chat earlier before the raid. I won my PSP back in 2006 from Shell, which was a local petrol station here. Although it's now known as Z Petrol. The game that I won was... It's this racing game that's set in Australia. But I traded that in and got Harry Potter and Goblet of Fire instead, which I really enjoyed when I was 12. I was able to tolerate it despite how different it was from the earlier Harry Potter games, like in that era, because like the earlier Harry Potter games were the best. Like you could just sit down for hours and play it, even though it's like a quick and easy story to play. You wanted the game but only ever played the demo? First game you played was Need for Speed Shift. Ooh. Okay. Oh, and I should also say, I do have a Discord if you guys are more than welcome to join in. And I also have the YouTube where I... Wait, is my command not working? You wish Sony could make another handheld compete against Switch? Ooh, that would be good. I think my Nightbot, which usually brings up my command, is kind of down. But if you look for my link tree down below, that should have my Discord link. On top of that, I also have a YouTube channel where I put all my stream archive on. And I also put in some Let's Plays, which include games that I've played with the Bradtastic community on the odd occasion or two. I'm still trying to work on a bit of a backlog, which had been built up after recovering from COVID a month ago. But yeah, I reckon the PSP was actually like one of the greatest consoles that Sony had produced, like in terms of portability and such. First thing you played was either Little Big Planet, All-Star Battle Royale, or MRC's Mod Nation Races. Okay. Little Big Planet would have been one for the PSP, and Mod Nation Races was another one. All-Star Battle Royale, I think, was a PS Vita game. Although I needed a heal anyway. But yeah, like, I was actually quite glad to have owned a PSP at the right time, because that was roughly the time when Square Enix had announced Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep for the PSP. And, like, I was just getting into the PSP, just getting into the Kingdom Hearts games as I received my PSP, because I was, like, it was something that my uncle got me 16 years ago. Sorry, I can't math today. I can't number the equation. You had both. Okay, no worries. I actually had both as well. Still do. But I tend to revisit the Vita games on the odd occasion or two. Especially because I did a few of the PS2 re-releases on there too, like Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, and God of War 1 and 2. I reckon God of War was, like, placed on there quite well. Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, could have been better. It's just how they mapped the L2 and R2 functions from the earlier games. It didn't work out well. Kingdom Hearts was your first game you did. That's why you stole your hubby's system. Played all the games in a month for a binge session. I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan. You could probably tell by the overlay. Over the Easter weekend, I did a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 1 for the for PC on Proud Mode, and I managed to get through that within 4.5 hours of the 5 streams that I had arranged for it, and then switched to RE Chain Memories, which I will be playing in the near future. At the moment, I do have a really good friend of mine, Lil Miss MZ, who's been just making a start to RE Chain Memories. On my recommendation, of course. I saw that she picked up Kingdom Hearts for a stream that she's hosted back in January and has loved it, so I thought help her continue on with the series by sharing a recommendation. Like keyboards or keyblades? I have keyblades. I have the Kingdom Key, both Sora and Mickey's Kingdom Keys. I have Oathkeeper, I have Oblivion, and I've got Lady Luck in the spare room at the moment. But yeah, seriously, I'm really need to figure out how to repay Nix for bringing you guys here. Like, I really appreciate you lot. Keyblades, I'm on mobile. I only have Jack's, Halloween Town, Kari's, and they both have the original. Ooh, nice. I've been looking at sorting out the, what was I looking at? Oh! Big Tish, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. How are you doing? Did you join in on Nix's raid as well? Yeah. Oh yeah, it was the Ultima weapon from Kingdom Hearts 3 I was trying to sort out. Irish loving fake beach, thank you so much for the host, I really do appreciate that. And you have an uncle called Brad? That is awesome. Yeah, my uncle actually has the same first name as my brother's middle name. I won't go into too much detail for that, just for, you know, personal name reasons. All good, and I just saw you streaming this game and thought you'd give you a watch. No worries, I really do appreciate that. How's your day going? Is Untold Legends a game you're very familiar with? And how was it way back when? Like, in your experience? Do share, please. Hello there. You have an arrow for me? Well, I have a staff, which I can just bonk people with. Oh, poison gas. This game is giving you Adventure Quest vibes? Nice. I only got played the demo, tried to get the copy of yeah, but couldn't find one. Oh man, that's quite unfortunate that you've not been able to find a copy. Have you been looking through eBay and Amazon or any of your local secondhand stores? I think this particular copy that I've got it from the warehouse, and then the sequel, the Warrior's Code, I picked up from a shop called Harvey Norman. I don't think these are stores that a lot of you international viewers are familiar with, because being a New Zealander, they are basically your general retailer stores that you have around here. So the warehouse is practically a variety. So think of it as Target, Walmart, somewhere along there, where they have just everything that you could possibly think of. And Harvey Norman, that's more mixture of furniture, technology, appliances, things like that. Oh, you're a Kiwi as well. Okay. Whereabouts in New Zealand are you from there, Feek? And yes, by all means, follow Megatron. He's not just a amazing mod, he's also a great friend. Like, I've known him for many years. And on top of that, he does stream as well. Oh, you're an Aucklander. I was just up there a few weeks ago meeting a lot of the local Twitch streamers. So I've met Cat City, I've met Zombie, I've met Butterfly Vivi. I've met the Talk a Lot, even though he was down in Rotorua last weekend with myself, Charlotte, Kiwi, Megatron, Denna, Azza, and Dino as well. Oh, hang on. Oh, and I also met Angelina in Cheltenham while there. Gonna make you go red in the face. I'm sorry, shall I continue? I will continue to say the words that are true. How long back? 2007 is when I purchased it. So, yeah, 15 years ago. And it was about $40 as well. $40. Oh, I need a potion. Wait, no, I've been here before. Does it now? I haven't found it yet. You're off the funny number. Nice. Mine was at 313 at the beginning of the stream. Now it's jumped through 29. Whoa, seriously, guys. Thanks again for all the follows. That's probably the most amount of follows I've had in a single stream. I should say, I did have a wonderful idea that was suggested to me by Alice in Zombieland. I am actually thinking of putting together a 12-hour stream for when I hit the 500 follower mark. Bear in mind that blue bar that's filling up all the white is not that particular goal. That's for something else for when I hit 1k. I do have something quite special going on once I hit that goal, but I will reveal surprises in regards to that later on down the line. I should also mention that while you guys are here and wish to continue on checking out the channel, I am also in progress of developing a game which I host basically each single one of its steps of its development on the channel. So Monday afternoon I recently hosted my development of In Search of Lost Follower using RPG Maker MZ. And it was a game that I started off making using ideas from that were suggested to me from the community, and honestly, it's turning out great. This is something that the community wants. It's something that I wanted to practice, for the new year as we enter 2022. And everyone who has not practiced any way of development for games, they've just been loving the progress on how it's gone. So it's something I've been enjoying. I've been wanting to do development for the long run, for making games and such. But of course, I'm currently working in a service desk for the Waikato DHB, which is a healthcare organisation that our region is supported by. The potions. I'm out of potions! I need a heal! I found an old journal in possession of one of the Gorgon shamans. It appears to have been written by the same historian that penned the ancient tome I found in the western catacombs. Something that is not right. But I cannot know for certain. I had better seek the elder's wisdom on this matter. Okay, well, let's recall to Avon. Not even now. Okay. I'll run a save and then we can continue with the adventure. The Foundation Academy. I'll talk to this guy and sell some stuff. Yeah, I'll sell you. Nope. I need to sell you. I'll keep you. I'll sell you, 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 sell you. No, sorry, those are all gone. That's gone. That's gone. 15 versus 15. Sell you. Equip. I don't need the pendant. Still don't need the pendant. I want to keep that. Well, now you have Diablo 2 vibes. I always tend to get Diablo vibes each time I play like this particular sort of game. Another game that's like it. Not sure if you guys remember this from recent days. The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. Who here has played that before? Oh, hang on, we're on another save because I've just done stuff. That was a good game. Yes! It is! Wait, Diablo 2 or Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing? I haven't, but it sounds like an animal that I've watched. Oh, an anime. Nice. The magical wards had begun to stabilize. I and my coven thank you, young hero. I will speak with the Templar on the matter of the Gorgon activities. It is most curious that these beings would suddenly turn hostile, considering we have coexisted for eras. Unfortunately, I believe that this is not the last we have heard of these Gorgon movement. I will also take the transcripts you found to Overseer Lisetta for further study. The similarities between this historical document and our current dilemma are both curious and troubling. I feel as if there is a darker meaning to our recent misfortunes. Something that is driving Unataka's inhabitants into madness. It certainly seems as if new enemies are appearing at every turn. For now, accept my most sincere and humble gratitude. My coven has blessed this item at your service. It will aid you well in the coming battles. Level up! I have the Ancient Journal forward to Outer aid us. I have gained experience with gold. Sunderwood received. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I greatly appreciate your gratitude. Oh yes, and I level up. Okay. I'll do the thing. Oh! I've heard a great deal about your heroism and strength, young warrior. There is another victim that needs your help, and I hope that you are up to the dangers of the task. I have spent the past years investigating the efforts of druidic magic and the user's help. I do not think the sacrifice or suffering the druids endure should be necessary and thus the focus of my research. 3 days ago, I sent one of the researchers to an ancient druidic burial site to gather more samples for my research. I have not heard from them since their departure. As you can imagine, I am worried for my research, but more importantly, I am lost without the integral samples he was to gather. I need you to go to Nightfall Tombs and either save the researcher from a certain peril, or recover whatever you can do from his corpse. Or whatever I can from his corpse. Okay, so where am I heading to? To the academy. Okay. I have needed your service if you want to provide numbers. Oh, these. Oh, next quest. Oh, okay. Okay, no, that makes sense. I have side quests now. Guardian, welcome. I knew you would survive. The Overseer was able to brew a serum. It has helped, but we aren't well yet. I feel like I'm spending my life asking for help, rather than giving it, but still, I must ask. The wildling outcast broke into our city and stole away with the crystal. We need to distill the venom for the antidote. You can imagine that Draven is ready to lead an army to burn the lot of the wildlings folk out of the forest. He has never liked the wildling folk. But we are not out to seek vengeance. All we need is the distilling crystal to be returned and nothing more. The guards saw the old woman who stole the artifact flee back toward the Shadowpine. We don't know why she took it, unless the wildlings are in league with the enemy. I am asking you to recover the distilling crystal from the outcasts. Please, make haste. Overseer Liesa is fading, I'm doing better. I think. I do hope you recover well. Wait. Broken to... Hello there. Okay. Da da da. Whoop. Okay. So, ooh, what was another question I was going to ask you guys? Ah, yes. So there are quite a few games coming out, given how much of the year we've got left. Like, especially what's been announced. Like, I'm really hyped for Disney's Speedstorm, so the free-to-play Disney racing game. But I'm also hyped for Hogwarts Legacy when that comes out end of the year. My question to you all, feel free if you're not hyped about anything. What are you most hyped up in terms of upcoming games? Even if they release like next year or a year after. Like, you could probably tell from me, Kingdom Hearts 4 is one I'm hyped up about, which I am. Like, I really am. But I'm also really hyped to see Hogwarts Legacy, and yeah, Disney Speedstorm, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, which is coming out for my phone. Yeah. Do share what you're most hyped up for this, like, in terms of upcoming games. And if it's already released and if you're still playing it, what is it? Oh, hello. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Hello. Oh, welcome to our folds. I'm sorry, did you know you had bad guys here? Possible release for Need Speed Underground 3? Ooh, that would be good to see. Was there anything official announced about that? I'm not 100% sure if there was. If there was, then whoa. The Disney racing game will be amazing. Like, they've announced it for practically like PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch. Free to play, cross-platform. I'm keen for it. And it'll be on Steam and Epic as well. Which reminds me, I must put it on my. Oh wait, I have to go to Shadowpine for that. It's a massive rumor. I hope it's true. Need for Speed Underground did have quite a good memory set. I like it. I really do. Also looking forward to switching. Oh yes, that's coming up fairly shortly actually. I've got that one on pre-order. I have to go to Shadowwood Pine, so that's in between these. Hello. Hey, bad guys. I mean, bye, bad guys. Okay. Right, so what am I looking for again? Oh, I have to go to Shadowpine first. So let's look for Shadowpine, guys. Shadowpine, where are you? I know you're out there somewhere. Not there. You got acid breath. A power vial. No, you're not what I'm looking for. What about you? Oh, no, not you either, sorry. I also saw that... Oh yeah, that's what released recently for the Switch. The Force Unleashed. It actually, yeah, it had a re-release for the Switch. Also looking forward to Mario Strikers. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will be good. Breath of the Wild 2, yes. Wait, Dragon Quest Heroes is already out, isn't it? I mean, I've played the first one on stream a couple of occasions. Oh yeah, it's supposed to release on Switch at some point, but we haven't heard anything else about it ever since pre-launch. I wonder what they're doing with it. Yeah, Dragon Quest Heroes. Yeah. Like, it's already out for PC, because I got 1 and 2 on PC. Yeah, I haven't heard anything more about it releasing on Switch since pre-launch for the Switch. Pre-launch as in before the Switch even released back in 2017. So yeah, Nintendo, you got a bit of a delay, mate. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll have to go through Torchwood Pine. Oh, yeah, Torch Pine. Torch. The Torch. Yeah, that Torch place. Over here. Oh, Tornwood, not Torchwood. Okay, I feel like I've been watching not enough Torchwood at this rate. No, they were there last time. Okay. Hello, bad guys! Yoo-hoo! Oh, it's coming up to winter here. Big winter blowout! Dormammu! I've come to bargain! I'm sorry, all these Disney/Marvel references not getting at you? Okay. Where? Oh, hang on. I think I found where I'm supposed to go. I found you at last. But I'll take that too. Oh wait, no, I need to go up here now. Hey, Shadowpine! I found where I needed to go! Okay. Shadowpine, we are here. Cool. Now I need to find where I'm supposed to go. Hey, spiders! Ha! That spider died with 69 damage. So did that one. 66! Flip around! One of those numbers needs to flip around upside down. 93! Yeah, that's it. That's it, that's what we need. That's that Pepper boy. That's the old Pepper George. Okay, okay, now, where to next? Hey, that guy needs a tic-tac big time. Wait. When the outcast must find them in the Shadowpine and recover what they stole. So they must be around here somewhere. But where? Oh! Dungeon Defender's Legendary Collection was just purchased from the Humble Bundle. Using my link. Thank you so much, kind stranger. Thank you so much for using my referral link. I really do appreciate that. I actually used to play, yeah, the first Dungeon Defenders a fair bit, back when I was studying. Like, it was just like a game I could whip out and play in between study. Don't worry, I completed my assignments. I've done my, like, I managed to get quite a bit done in terms of, yeah, assignments and such. Passed it with flying colours, graduated with my Bachelor of IT. I have a full-time job working in IT for one of the largest health organisations in the country. About to be the largest because we're merging together in a few months' time. As per an order that was put out by the government. Which I'm totally prepared for. And examples of COVID and other things have actually shown that I am worthy, which I am. Oh. Here we go. Aha, I found something. Now this looks like something to do with the story. Sorry, I need to kill this tree. I'm frozen. So you arrogant Avenites came to slay us now. You were always ready to look down on us. Before you bloody your hands. Wait! We know why you have come, but you must hear us out. Yes, we stole the crystal, but only for the sake of my granddaughter. The Gorgon came to night past and stole away with my granddaughter. They told me that if I wanted to see her again, I had to take something from the academy in your city. We knew full well that you Avenites had forgotten your ancient role and forgotten your ties of blood with us. You never would have given us the distilling crystal. It is hidden somewhere safe. The Gorgon have yet to claim it. Save my granddaughter and you can have it back. I swear it. Our scouts followed the Gorgon's tracks to the bleak mines. If you are willing to help me, please. The thought of losing my granddaughter, my only heir. Oh, please hurry. So the bleak mines is where I need to go. Will you quit freezing me like that, you dang spider? You're lucky I can't breathe fire. Only dragons can do that. 14, 15, 44, 40. Ooh. I think I'll keep that on, thank you. Lightfall Grove. No, I need to look for the mines, please. To the mines! Da-da-da-da! Exactly, that's where I need to go. A rope will be useful here. Hey, I've come to bargain, Dormammu. Although I did just get knocked out by them. Let's... Flurry, okay. We can use that in a hurry now, can we? Iron Choker, I can keep that. Ooh. Good morning, hello. They look like a pig because they're just boring me. Oh. Where to next? Hello. Anyone want some, ham, pork, bacon? That's self-heating. They'll never go cold. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Oh. Hey. Who did that? Oh, it's you. What do you have got to say for yourself? Okay. Warp 10X. Oh, there's a treasure chest here too. I'll go gather the gold. There we go. That's what I was talking about. Do I see enemies here? I seen... Oh. Oh, pardon me. Hello, piggies! Oh, I better hydrate. Thank you, Joe. I really appreciate that, dude. Water. It is good and good for you. Drink it from your local tap today. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Ooh. There we go. All them piggies are, well, they're dead. But what about these? A rope would be useful. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have rope. Apparently at the pub they don't serve rope. They did try to serve, one piece of rope where he did up his hair and, he had his buddy tied up in a bow. So, yeah, even then they couldn't serve him, despite the fact that he claimed himself to be, the following. I'm afraid not. Oh wait, that was told wrong. I'm sorry, I messed up that joke. Let's just cut that out of the mod, eh? Hello. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, I better open that chest. Oh, 69. I better see what I can equip, because it's been a while since I've touched these. Wait. Yeah, keep that. No, wait, no, keep that, because I need strength more than power. I mean, strength more than intelligence. Wait. Silver ring. That was... Oh yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, those will work out better, that's excellent. Need that. Wait. Strength and power. No, I'll keep that, thank you. There we go. Ready for battle! Now, if only I knew where I put... Oh. No. It's the piggies! Not the piggies! Oh. Now, they keep on casting fire, so I feel like I'm gonna need... Was it this? 44 versus 48. No. Wait. I do need that though. Oh, pots of kick. Thanks, Joe. Really appreciate that, bro. Yeah, that should do it. That's better. Hey, my blade is on fire! My blade is on fire! I can't sing any higher! Yeah, I did the thing. Ah! Run! Run! Luckily, I just saved. Hang on. I better just... I don't have any potions. So all I can do is just wait it out and wait until my my health regenerates. So, what's everyone's plans for the rest of the week and the weekends? Since, especially here in New Zealand, we've had a couple of long weekends in a row with Easter and Anzac. What's everyone doing? Sorry, just trying to make convo while I heal. I don't have a potion to manually do it, so I have to, yeah, chat it out this way. Have a little chin wag. Why not? Or just... Nearly there, that's okay. Oh, that's okay. Let's just continue on with the adventure now. Whoa, what was that? That was a new attack. Yes, I have an idea. Rest of the week while you're working till Saturday night and streaming Sunday till Monday? Nice! What do you got planned for your streams? Is it more Dead by Daylight? Oh! I did it! I did the thing! First try! I mean, that was a practice run before where I was just fleeing away from the wild boar. You're from Avon, aren't you? I haven't ever seen one of you city folk before. You sure are all nice and clean. Well, thanks for saving me. I suppose you guys aren't all that selfish as the elders say you are. These doors are magically locked. Well, let's recall to Avon, shall we? Luke, well, I'll see you next time, Bradtastic Ninja. I'm gonna eat and head to bed, but you have a wonderful rest of your stream night, guys. Noro's Irish-loving fake bitch. I hope you have a Bradtastic night. Enjoy your food, enjoy your sleep. Yeah, definitely catch you around next time. I hope to see you in the chat sometime in the near future. Well, for this week, yep, I'll be out doing maybe something cool on Monday if it works. No worries. Um. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get at least Wednesday next week off for to do something Star Wars for you guys. Unfortunately, that's not quite on the cards. Just because I'm in the middle of training some new staff. So they actually do need me for that because the person who was going to do it is currently, preparing for a trip overseas to, see their family. So I put my hand up to help out with the effort because we really do need it sooner rather than later, and I do have quite a background in training. Teach some new ninjas the way of the Force. Oh yeah. Yes! May the 4th be with you! If anyone from Nix's Raid is still here, who's a big Star Wars fan? And if so, what's your favourite Star Wars episode? Who's your favourite character? Do you have a favourite Star Wars game? I'm asking all the Star Wars questions. Yeah. Actually, I might wear a Star Wars pin that day, yeah. It's gonna be cool, yeah, you know it. Wait. It's a shame I can't get like a full view of the map. Like I can expand it just to try and get a cool big view, but that's probably it. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. There are you. And I'm gone out of here, back into the Shadow Pine, just outside the mines. Oh, that's wrong. I can do one of those. I wasn't there. Hello. Okay. Oh, steel stud. Here we go. go. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Hello! Yes, I'm killing spiders. I can kill it with fire, it's my blade. Was it here? I'm sorry, but I'm trying to find that one guy. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. Wait, I wonder if they said something in here. Safe and sound. Now I hope that a woman, Shadowpine, will honor their word and give me this thing. There's enough killing for one day. Okay, we gotta find where they've hidden the crystals, so they'll be around somewhere. I hope. Ah! I said get a tic-tac! Oh, that's a new blade. And that's a big tree. Here we go. Well, I do need to interact with that, because teleport needs to be active. Hey! Warn? No thanks. I'm good. I'm very good. Level up! Let's do the thing here. Now, there we go. More kite shields. Yay, it's easy as flying the kites. Or is it riding a bike? I mean, would you... No. No. One of the two, I suppose. Okay, where to next? Wait. You mean can't find... Okay. Where are they supposed to be? Are they back in town? They must be in town, somehow. Oh, I'm sorry. So where could they have been? Oh dear. Nope, they're not here either. So where could they be? I saved the woman's granddaughter. And yet they run off on me. I bet they took the crystal too. Oh, wait. Oh. Good morning! Actually, I have a better idea. I'll recall to Avon, use the teleporter, put it to good use, and go to Shadowpine. Okay, that's too much power. And Simba! Long live the king! Welcome to the stream. I hope you don't mind my extra addition to your name, because... yeah, long live the king. Nightfall Tomb is what I'm looking for. How are you? Welcome to the stream, and great name, by the way. Very great name. Bronze Gladys. Oh, here we are. Found something. We found something. I think that might be where the that old lady went. Hello. Oh, there we go. Let's give some of the king a Bradtastic shout out. Last playing Genshin Impact, and I'm just trying to recognize this game. Oh. Thank you for this, as this was part of my bargain. Here is the crystal. I'm surprised by you. You folks of Avon are always looking down on us, sneering at us, calling us names. You call us wildlings or outcasts or worse, and think we are savages, but perhaps Avon has recovered its soul at last. Hopefully you can now carry back word to your city in the clouds that we are not mad or savage. We are just trying to live here in troubled times. It has been 200 years since we gave one of our own to you. You must know the story, and still you ignore us. One would almost think that you Avonites have forgotten your high purpose and your calling, the reason your city exists. Before you go, a word of caution. We know that something dark is brewing between the Gorgon tribes. The people of your city are not as safe as you would perceive yourselves to be. With that, I and my people will leave you to your duties. Do not fail in them. For all our sakes, Avon must not fail. Yeah, out of curiosity, Simba, what was that game that you were playing in that clip? Genshin is a very good game. I really wish I could stream it for you guys. Resident Evil. Ooh, Resident Evil 2. That'll be the remake to it, wouldn't it? I think the only Resident Evil games I've ever played was 3, 4, 5, Operation Raccoon City, and I think I played a bit of, oh, just trying to remember. What could Gorgon want with the distilling crystal? This is both disturbing and puzzling. We're now able to pursue a cure for the venom infecting the Overseer and me. I am most curious about the old woman's words, however. Avon's purpose? I don't know of any purpose the city has, and what worldling was given to us. Perhaps we've been too quick to judge those outside our walls. It sounds like they have much to teach us. Item is too heavy. Oh, it's a sword. Actually, there's a place nearby I could sell this. Hello, sir. I've come to give you some business. I was, oh. I'll sell that. Sell that. Sell. I'll sell that. Sell that. Sell that. 15, I'll sell that. 10, 9, I'll equip that, sell that. Oh yeah, and sell that. 52 versus 48. But that has the plus health, Okay, so we got 15, 18. Here we go. Now what's that one like? Ooh. Don't mind if I do, thank you, sir. I run a save because I did a thing. Oh, that's a quick blade. Can I do anything down here? No. Well, I can do something over here. Hello! I have a most important use of your talents, young hero. I promise, this mission will be worthy of your time and cunning. The activities of the Wallow Pit tribe suggest nothing less than a planned assault on our city. As we are still recovering from the early and unexpected Bradtastic invasion, we cannot afford to let the Gorgon plans come to fruition. We need a distraction that will delay the Gorgon plans and give us time to gather our strength. Fortunately for us, we do not stand alone amidst this tribe's contingent of enemies. These Gorgon, known as the Stout Trouts, are formidable opponents to the Matriarch's rule, and it would be in our interest if the two were to violently clash. Go to the Wallow Pit and kill their champion warrior, Bradtastic. You will then go to the Snout Trout team and annihilate their leader, Kriegel Snout Trout, and plan the evidence of an assassination by the Wallow Pit tribe. Chaos will then ravage the two tribes, giving us the time we need to prepare for an attack. So wait, why would you want to do that? Alright. Let's go up, up, up. Oh. Okay, oh, shit. Oh no. beneath the Shadow Pine. I'm where I need to be. Where do I? I mean, I don't think I am in Shadow Pine. But I can go there. No, this is Shadow Pine, that's right. These look like green scorpion monkeys. Cool, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Cool, no worries, bro. Oh, there we are. Might keep going for another 7 minutes and then I'll raid out. Here we go. Here we are. And at the same time I do have to prepare for work in the morning and the office at that too. So in a way I'm practically returning to normality. But that's okay. I mean, I've been able to stream until 10, even before I started working from home again. And that's okay. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we are, there we are, there we are. Actually, those look like new items. Ah! Okay, that's totally fine. So, Diana fears me so deeply that she sends more pawns to do her dirty work? Pathetic. I'll make a quick kill of you before casting your carcass to the wolves. I did the thing. Wait, 56 versus 52? You know what? I'll equip you. 30, 26. No, I'll equip this. 12 versus... I don't know. I'll recall to Avon. And then talk to the lady that gave me this quest. Yeah, there we go. So, you survived and returned with our prize in hand. This is most impressive, young guardian. As promised, here is your reward. I believe it shall serve you most efficiently in your future conquests. Oh, there we go. You gave Old Moon Totem to Sabine Firehand. I've gained experience, 129 gold received, and Steel Spire received. Excellent. Alright, I'll run a save, and then I reckon that's where I might call it there tonight. So let's just switch screens for a wee bit. Alright, and then get myself a little bit comfortable, and I have to say, wow, seriously, you guys are truly amazing, because I really want to say thank you so much for everything that you guys have done to make the stream Bradtastic as Bradtastic as it can ever be. Like, everything that's happened tonight is still overwhelming my head, even at this very moment. Like, I don't know any words greater than you guys are truly, truly Bradtastic. I'm sure you could think of words that can probably meet up to the full extent of how much, you know, this actually means to me. Like, seriously. Like, this is probably one of the biggest things to ever happen in Bradtastic history. Yeah, definitely a big thanks to Nixus. Nixus, thank you so much for bringing your community here. PJ Bajani, thank you so much for that follow. Wow. Even you're very Bradtastic. Even just coming in with that sneaky sneak of a follow. Wow. Well. But yeah, honestly, who else do I have to give thanks to? There's like a good 17, 18 follows that's happened tonight. Oh, plus there was the a few follows that came through in between Monday and today. But yeah, the biggest thanks has to go to Nixus and her community. Yeah, thank you so much again, Nixus. I really do appreciate you. Let me just give you another shout out. Because honestly, I can't, like, I'm trying to think of, like, how I can, like, give thanks in return. Seriously. And you get another clip.
For my return? Oh, hell yeah, right. I'm glad you're back in that old country. Sinister.
Hope everything is well. Came here with the Nixus raid, but your internet cut off right after the raid. No worries. I'm glad the internet's up and running. It's really unfortunate that the internet got cut out like that to cut us off from such entertainment. But yeah, thanks for coming in with Nix. She is really awesome. And yeah, she's probably like, well, sorry, not probably, she is amazing, and she's introduced me to the Baja squad. I'm glad to be part of such an amazing squad. I hope I can do my bit to give back to the community. Like, when I hit 500 followers, I will definitely make an opportunity to give that to you guys. You'll get another router in a few hours. No worries. Ooh. Hopefully a really good one at that too. One that supports gaming and streaming. Definitely the best ones around. I'm only just using the stock router that I received when I upgraded to my fiber. Like, it still works pretty well, and I haven't had any issues. Well, ever since it was getting installed, but that was just that particular moment because I was still transitioning from VDSL to fiber at the time. And that was just as I was like starting streaming for the first time, but then I took a bit of a hiatus that time. But that's okay. Everything's up and running. I'm able to entertain you amazing people, and I'm able to even make a game on stream. So if you're not a part of the Discord, by all means, let's just see if it works this time. Yes, it does. Jump in there if you haven't already. And also, you get to see all the screenshots I've grabbed from the past several streams of In Search of Lost Follower. Not only the VX development, which I had done up till I decided to move the project to MZ. Everything looks so good. And also, by all means, check out the YouTube channel. You'll find every stream archive from March last year, which is when I returned to streaming and kept it consistent ever since, with Toy Story 2, and then you've had Harry Potter, you've had Kingdom Hearts 2, you've had a lot, like hundreds and hundreds of streams to watch. Like, you could treat it as a binge series. Like, it's not Netflix, it's not Disney Plus, it's on YouTube, it's free. Well, unless if you're using premium to skip the ads, but that's okay. And I also got Let's Plays on there, and I've uploaded a few clips from my Twitch channel onto there just for your entertainment. And like, it just demonstrates how good my content is, and you know, it picks interest for others. And I've honestly, like, and playing games with the community as well, it's amazing. Like, you can see like the vibes that we share from playing games like Dead by Daylight, what was another one? Sea of Thieves, League of Legends, Witch It, which was one I played with who? Charlotte Kiwi, actually, yes. That's pretty clever with the YouTube. Oh, why thank you, why thank you. Yeah, I've had my YouTube channel ever since I was in high school, and unfortunately I haven't given it that Bradtastic name for the URL like I wanted to, because Bradtastic didn't exist until a few years down the track, just as I was finishing high school. So yeah, my aim for that channel is to get 100 subscribers on there, and then I'll have the ability to rename the URL to something, you know, with the Bradtastic name on it. I can only get the display name up there, which is fine. I just can't update the URL yet. I just need those extra subscribers for that, which, if you guys are willing to sub, I'm not forcing you to, it's completely up to you. I still appreciate you guys either way, just for coming in saying hello. Like, that's just like the best vibes that you can ever provide to the community, and to me as well. But yes, seriously, thanks again, guys. So, like, you're amazing. You're Bradtastic. Hey, it's not just a name. I also have a stream tomorrow night, 7 PM New Zealand time. I'll be playing some Sonic Generations for the PC. It's one I used to play on Xbox 360 quite a bit, just in between high school and when I started my tertiary study. Yeah, definitely a good story to go back, especially since it covers like quite a few levels from past Sonic the Hedgehog games in between 1991 to 2011. So yeah, you definitely don't want to miss that out. 7 PM New Zealand time here on twitch.tv/Bradtastic_ninja. Now, for the raid, I'm going to be raiding Lorma CNZ tonight. She is playing Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories for the very first time, on my recommendation as well. You're Bradtastic, and my gamer tag used to be behind. The coincidence of that, eh? I actually quite like that. Like, honestly, that is really clever. Like, Barney-tastic. That is so cool. Alright, let's give Luma CNZ our Bradtastic love and support here tonight, especially those that are still with us from Nix's community. By all means, like, she is not just a amazing streamer, like, we're also good friends. Yeah, and I really do appreciate everything she's done in the past 3 years of her, I would say streaming career, but she looks at it more as a hobby. Like, she does it for fun. She doesn't look to, like, to connect with the community as well. So if you love community, this is definitely the place to be. Not just this channel, but there as well. Honestly, let's show Luma CNZ that Bradtastic love and support from our communities here tonight. And I will also catch you tomorrow night, 7 PM New Zealand time, with Sonic Generations. Until then, bye for now. Peace. Thank you very much for checking out my stream archive. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Everything you need in regards to following my social media can be located in the description down below. Otherwise, I hope you'll all have a Bradtastic day. Bye for now.